Meet Tim and Linda McLean. For 6 years, they have lived independently, without purchasing any power from the electrical grid.
We decided that when we retired that we'd like to live here, so we moved up here. See, it's off the grid. We don't have to, wait for those little envelopes in the mail that say we got an electric bill. We've got the solar and it takes care of itself. We've got a diesel generator for a backup system so that if we don't have sunshine, the generator automatically comes on and it charges the batteries.
The Three Rivers Recreation Area in Central Oregon is a large natural environment with 700 homes on thousands of remote acres. Everybody here lives off the grid. They have chosen to build here even though there are no utilities, no electrical power, no water, no sewer.
50 years ago, we didn't have TVs and we didn't have the nice propane furnaces. It would have been a wood fireplace or something like that, It would have definitely been harder than it is now. We got a lot of little things that make things easier.
In Three Rivers, there are a lot of things people use that were made far from here with power from the grid.
That's the bank of batteries that power the house.
It takes an industrial society to make solar panels, battery banks, generators and propane. Even living off the grid requires a grid.
Actually, to get into solar now is probably $25,000.
Yeah, it is.
By the time you pick up $8,000 to $9,000 for a generator, the solar panels, and then the inverters, and 4,000 watt, 48 volt. That little black controller in there is over $500 by itself, and you can pay a lot of money for these inverters and stuff now.
But if you hire everything done, it's even more costly.
Mary and Ralph Johnson bought their property in 1975 and moved here full-time in 1999. From the inside, you can't tell that their house is off the grid.
Actually, believe it or not, when you tell people you live off grid, it is something else, because they can't figure out, well, what about your lights and how about heat, and they don't quite understand what off-grid is.
What we see here at Three Rivers is that while life off the grid is more independent and closer to nature,
Watching women on the LPGA.
it doesn't mean becoming a hermit or living divorced from modern industrialized society. Just think of your own life. If you were to live off the grid, what would you bring along? A car, a washing machine, a computer, an iPhone? You would bring a few things, wouldn't you?